altogether. Blessed are you, Father, the Lord of heaven and earth. You have revealed to little ones the mysteries of the kingdom.
The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit,
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew.
glory to you, O Lord.
At that time, Jesus exclaimed, I give praise to you, Father, Lord of heaven and earth. For although you have hidden these things from the wise and the learned, you have revealed them to little ones. Yes, Father, such has been your gracious will. All things have been handed over to me by my Father. No one knows the Son except the Father, and no one knows the Father except the Son, and anyone to whom the Son wishes to reveal him. Come to me, all you who labor and are burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke and learn from me, for I am meek and humble of heart, and you will find rest for yourselves. For my yoke is easy and my burden light. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
My dear brothers and sisters, we often misunderstand humility. We think humility is downplaying our abilities or refusing compliments. Lalong-lalo na po sa kultura nating mga Pilipino, parang natural yung pagiging mapagpakumbaba. Kaya kapag sinabihan tayo ng, uy, ang galing-galing mo, sasabihin natin, hindi naman. O kaya kapag sinabi sa atin, paano mong nagawa yun? Sasabihin natin, di, tsamba lang. Kapag sinabihan tayo, ay, ang ganda mo ngayon, sasabihin natin, malabo lang mata mo. Dapat tanggihan mo yung compliment na ibinibigay sa'yo para humble ka. Kasi kapag sinabihan mo ang isang tao, ang galing-galing mo, at ang sinabi sa'yo, oo nga, tama ka, magaling naman talaga ako, sasabihin natin, ay, ang yabang. Kahit magaling naman talaga siya. Kapag sinabihan natin yung isang tao, parang ang ganda mo ngayon, at sinabing, talaga ba, hindi lang ngayon, araw-araw maganda ako, sasabihin natin, naku, ang kapal naman ng mukha, sineryoso naman. We think humility is thinking poorly of ourselves. But that, my dear brothers and sisters, is not Christian humility. Christian humility is not denying our gifts. Christian humility is recognizing our limits. Christian humility is being able to say, I do not know everything, I cannot do everything, and therefore I need God. This is the kind of humility that Jesus praises in our gospel today. he prays to his Father and says, I give you praise, Father, Lord of heaven and earth, for although you have hidden these things from the wise and the learned, you have revealed them to little ones. Jesus is not criticizing those who are educated and intelligent. Hindi galit si Jesus sa matatalino at maraming alam. Jesus warns us against the attitude that comes from knowledge. The attitude that says, I know enough, I no longer need to learn, I no longer need to listen to anyone. Yan ang binibigay na babala sa atin ni Jesus. Kasi minsan yung konting kaalaman, delikado. Akala natin dahil meron tayong konting kaalaman, alam na natin ang lahat. At nagiging mayabang tayo. Sasabihin natin, hindi, alam ko na yan. Wala nang magtuturo sa akin. Hindi na ako dapat makinig sa kahit sino dahil alam ko na ang lahat. And that is arrogance that comes from knowledge. Sasabihin natin, matanda na ako, tuturuan pa ako ng bata, mas alam ko ang lahat kaysa sa mga bata. Sasabihin natin, mataas ang degree na naabot ko, tapos tuturuan ako ng mga hindi nakatapos ng pag-aaral. Yan ay kayabangan. Humility is being able to say, I really do not know everything. And these are the little ones that Jesus refers to in the gospel. The little ones are the ones, the people who are teachable, who acknowledge that there is no end to learning because we do not know everything. Jesus also tells us in the gospel, come to me, all you who labor and are burdened, and I will give you rest. Who are the burdened? Not only those who have heavy responsibilities. The burdened are also those who are exhausted from trying to do everything themselves. Maraming tao ang napapagod dahil kinakaya nila ang lahat ng bagay. Some people carry the burden of trying to solve all family problems. Inaakala nila na dapat solusyonan nila ang lahat ng problema sa pamilya, na para bang sa kanila nakasalalay ang lahat sa pamilya. Some people think that they should always have the right answers. Kaya napapagod sila kasi dapat palagi nilang alam ang lahat ng bagay. Some people feel that they should not ask help from anyone because they are always expected to be strong. May mga tao na ganyan ng paniniwala na dapat hindi ako magpakita ng kahinaan, na dapat palagi akong malakas. You know, my dear brothers and sisters, that kind of self-reliance becomes exhausting. Nakakapagod yung inaakala mo na ikaw ang solusyon sa lahat ng problema. Nakakapagod yung pag-akala mo sa sarili mo na dapat palagi kang tama. At nakakapagod yung isipin mo, yung asahan mo yung sarili mo na hindi dapat magpakita ng kahinaan. Sometimes this too much expectation of ourselves become burdensome. And Jesus tells us today, lay those burdens and stop pretending that you can do everything by yourself. Kapag inaakala mo na palagi kang malakas, na alam mo ang lahat, at kakayanin mo ang lahat, kayabangan din yan. St. Paul in our second reading today tells us that we do not live by our own strength alone. We live by the Spirit of God dwelling in us. Hindi natin kaya ang lahat, kaya kailangan natin ang tulong at biyaya ng Diyos. Today, my dear brothers and sisters, Jesus invites us to learn from Him because He says, I am meek and humble of heart. Take note, my dear brothers and sisters, Jesus does not simply teach us how to be humble. Jesus shows Himself as the example of humility. He is the fulfillment of the prophecy in our first reading today. The King who comes not riding on a powerful horse, but riding on a lowly donkey. Because God's King shows His might not through a display of power and intimidation, but He shows His strength through humility. At si Jesus mismo, inamin niya sa kanyang sariling buhay na hindi niya alam ang lahat. Sabi niya, anuman ang sinasabi ko ay nanggaling sa aking Ama. Si Jesus mismo sinabi niya na hindi niya magagawa ang lahat. Sabi niya, lahat ng ginagawa ko ay galing sa aking Ama. At kung si Jesus mismo inaamin ng buong kapakumbabaan na hindi niya alam ang lahat at hindi niya kaya ang lahat, sino tayo para magmayabang na alam natin ang lahat at kaya natin ang lahat? Unfortunately, my dear brothers and sisters, our world expects us to project confidence, to appear self-dependent, and to show and convince others that we are always in control of everything. Sa mundo natin ngayon, hindi pwede yung hihina-hina. Hindi pwede yung parang wala kang alam dahil ang tingin sa'yo mahinang nilalang. O halimbawa po sa opisina, sa trabaho, sa eskwelahan, hindi pwede yung marami kang hindi alam, matatanggal ka sa trabaho. At hindi pwedeng hindi mo kaya ang lahat. Kasi sasabihin sa'yo, di sana kumuha na lang kami ng kayang gawin ang lahat. The world expects us to always be strong and to know everything. But my dear brothers and sisters, that is not possible. And humility is not weakness. Humility is truth. Humility is being able to see ourselves as we truly are. We are gifted by God, but we are limited. We are capable, but we are not all capable. We are intelligent, but we are not all knowing. Kailangan nating tanggapin na maraming bagay ang hindi ko alam at maraming bagay ang hindi ko kaya. Kaya kailangan ko ng tulong ng iba at kailangan ko ng biyaya ng Diyos. I have shared to you many times that aside from my ministry in 2 chapels here in Makati, here in Landmark, but also in SM, my major assignment in the Archdiocese of Manila is to be Vicar General and moderator of the Curia. To be Vicar General means to be the alter ego of the Archbishop of Manila. And to be the moderator of the Curia is to be like a COO, a Chief Operating Officer, who sees to it that everything works well, goes well in the administration of the Archdiocese. Kasi po yung isang Archdiocese, para ring isang kumpanya. May mga empleyado, may mga properties, may mga investments, may finances na dapat tingnan, at yon ay tungkulin ko bilang moderator of the Curia. That is why I go to the office almost every day in order to see to it that everything, all our departments, all our ministries are working well. I remember when Cardinal Advincula, almost 2 years ago, told me that he would appoint me as his Vicar General and moderator of the Curia. I was very hesitant. Sabi ko kay Cardinal Eminence, sigurado ho ba kayo? Dahil hindi ako sigurado sa sarili ko. Sabi ko sa kanya, wala po akong background sa management. At hindi po ako magaling sa pagdating sa finances. Sabi niya sa akin, tingnan mo nga ako, wala rin akong background sa management. At hindi rin naman ako magaling sa finances. Pero naging obispo ako, naging kardinal pa ako. Sabi niya, ganito lang Reggie ang may advice ko sa iyo. 3 bagay. First, always use your common sense. Sabi niya, may common sense ka naman siguro. Sabi ko, siguro naman po. Sabi niya, second, consult the right people. Because you do not know everything, then you can depend on other people who know better. Then listen to them, consult them, learn from them. And then third, he said, pray a lot. Magdasal ka bago ka gumawa ng desisyon, bago ka makipag-usap, bago ka magsimula ng isang meeting, pray a lot. And you know, my dear brothers and sisters, those 3 advices from Cardinal Advincula make me strong. It gives me a lot of courage, and they keep me sane. Kaya hindi pa ako nawawala sa aking pag-iisip dahil iniisip ko, hindi ko naman alam ang lahat. Hindi ko naman kaya ang lahat. Kaya kailangan ko ng tulong ng ibang tao, kailangan ko ng biyaya ng Diyos. At habang tumatagal po ako sa responsibilidad na ito, the more that I become humble, that really, without the grace of God and without the help of other people, I cannot do my ministry well. Kahit na yung mga simpleng bagay na pagpiprint ng sulat, pagdadraft ng sulat, minsan kailangan ko pang iasa sa iba kasi hindi ko na kayang gawin. My dear brothers and sisters, today let us ask for the grace of true humility. The humility to accept that we cannot do everything. The humility to seek help from others. The humility to admit that I do not know everything. The humility to keep on learning. The humility to admit whenever I am wrong. And the humility to entrust everything in the powerful hands of God. For the beginning of wisdom is not knowing everything. The beginning of wisdom is knowing that I do not know everything. The beginning of holiness is not being able to do everything. The beginning of holiness is knowing that I cannot do everything. And the beginning of faith and humility is being able to confidently say, Lord, I cannot do everything. I do not know everything. So please help me. I need you.